Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. And here we are for our scheduled Facebook Live. This week, we're talking all about just shaking the sugar and really trying to be committed to a low sugar diet. But here's the problem. It's really hard to gain momentum if you feel super tempted by temptation and you're just having a hard time saying no. So today I wanted to cover exactly how to build that willpower muscle. So you have to think of willpower just like you would any muscle. And your goal is to build up momentum to say no so that it feels way more automatic. This past weekend, I was away for a long weekend and with my husband and my son, and there was temptation everywhere. And one moment I was off track that led to another moment being off track. And it just builds and builds. And that's okay. It's going to happen to all of us here and there. But if you're having a hard time gaining momentum towards your goals and you really haven't made any significant progress, there's my phone, then this video is really for you. So let's talk about how to build up willpower so that you can consistently say no to temptation. All right, so my first method, and there's only 4 here, is at every single meal, you want to make sure you feel truly satiated. So at every single meal, make sure you've got protein and fat with every single meal. And the protein takes longer to digest because it's a little bit more of a complicated macronutrient. So make sure you're getting protein, but add fat to that meal. Fat is really the thing that's going to keep you satiated. So you're way less likely to be able to pass up temptation if you're not feeling satiated. So that is suggestion number 1. Protein and fat with every meal. You're going to feel more satisfied, less tempted. Number 2. Build treats into your current plan. So what kind of treats work for you that you make sure that you're having on a regular basis so that you don't feel the need to give in to temptation quite as often because you're thinking to yourself, hey, I'm going to have this today and that makes me really happy. So I'm not telling you to have a hot fudge sundae every day, but what you're going to want to do is find treats that satisfy you that also are low carb friendly. Okay, and we talk a lot about this stuff in my group coaching program, which, by the way, is launching at the end of August. And I have a scholarship opportunity for one very lucky person. So look at the pinned post on this page if you want free admission into group coaching, which launches in just a couple of weeks. Also, if you're interested just in getting on the wait list so that you get first dibs and you will get 20% off, that's $100 savings, guys. So make sure you click the link in this post. I'll put it in this post. All right, so the first method for building up willpower so that you can consistently say no to temptation is load up on protein and fat at every meal. Make sure you're getting fat because fat along with that protein is going to keep you more satisfied and you will be able to pass up temptation. Also, build treats into your day-to-day plan. And again, I'm talking things that are low carb friendly that are going to satisfy you. And if you have a favorite low carb treat, a favorite treat that you like to eat every day that's really on plan for you, but also, yes, thank you for the likes, that really keeps you, type it in. I want to hear, what do you eat every day that keeps you satisfied, not just physically that you're able to avoid temptation, but also mentally? Okay, moving on to number 3. Keep your why by your side. And I know I say this a lot, and what that refers to is, what is your real reason for losing weight? What are you moving away from? What are you running towards? And yeah, it may be something like weight loss, but in my opinion, you should be digging just a little deeper so that why hits you on a more emotional level. And you can bring it up, therefore keeping your why by your side. So let's say you're at a party and you're tempted by all these delicious desserts, and you know your why, and you can remind yourself of why you're doing this. Why are you staying away from that dessert just for today? Why are you staying away from it? So keeping your why by your side to serve as motivation when the times get tough. Okay, number 4, guys. Once you've reached a personal milestone, and this is really important, I would suggest reaching a personal milestone before you plan for a treat. So reach your personal milestone and then allow yourself an off-plan treat, because we really have to have things to look forward to. Yeah, I'm not saying you should be rewarding yourself with food, but if you're really missing something and you feel the need to do this, you can certainly do it. And what's nice is, by allowing yourself an occasional on-plan treat, you're really setting yourself up for long-term success. Because here's the thing, you're gonna wanna have treats here and there. I mean, we live in a culture where there is temptation all around us. And we have to learn how to manage that temptation and how to quickly and efficiently get ourselves back on track, but keep that, whatever treat we're having, it's measured, it's intentional. So we're not talking about all-out binges. We're saying, okay, I've reached my first personal milestone, and right now this is feeling really important to me because I'm going to a wedding. And this is my very dear friend, and I want to share in their happiness. And what that means to me is I want to let go a little bit for that evening. Maybe I want to have a piece of their wedding cake. Totally cool. And this kind of thinking and really allowing yourself the pleasure to indulge in a very allowable, no guilt manner, it comes from a place of love, as opposed to, oh, I didn't plan on eating that birthday cake, but I took one bite and then, I was just binging for the next day or two. Like, I couldn't get myself back on track. So this sort of helps us exercise our willpower and our skills when it comes to intentionally taking ourselves off plan, so that we have the ability to get right back on plan, which is what I intend on doing today. Guys, I hope you're going to join us for the wait list for group coaching, group weight loss coaching. It's really for those people who struggle with managing sugar and wheat in their diet, and they know that this is going to be their time. They're ready to accept help and to be in a tribe of women that are all supportive and working towards the same goal. This is group weight loss coaching. It's super economical, and it's probably the most inspiring thing I do all day. And if it's something that interests you, I want you to go ahead and just get yourself on that wait list, because here's the thing. If you don't get on the wait list, and it's perfectly fine if you don't want to, but there's no obligation to buy. And the wait list just gives you first dibs, so that if you feel like this might be the right move for you, you're going to get $100 off. And that's pretty significant. It's about a 20% savings. So I hope you'll consider it. I'm going to put the weight loss coaching link right into this comment in just a second. And hey, if you have a favorite treat that you eat on a daily basis and you feel like it's the thing that really keeps you on plan, I want to hear about it. Please don't hesitate to comment, okay? So I really hope this was helpful. Just to do a quick review, my 4 strategies for building willpower and really gaining momentum towards your goal are: A, make sure you have enough protein and fat with every meal. 2, build treats into your current plan. 3, make sure you understand deeply, on a deeper emotional level, why you're doing this, so that when you feel tempted, you can keep your why by your side and use it as motivation. Number 4, once you've reached your personal milestone, plan for a treat. This helps you learn how to manage sweets or other favorites. Don't forget, waitlist is open for group coaching. You will also receive a bonus by joining the waitlist. It is 44 routines that optimize weight loss, and it's a can't miss. All right, guys, thanks for joining today. I will see you tomorrow, and I want to tell you what the topic is tomorrow. Tomorrow, it is all about satisfying your sweet tooth on a low sugar diet. So look for the reminder on this page. I'll be here again tomorrow with how to satisfy your sweet tooth on a low sugar diet. We're going to get very specific. And again, please comment if there are daily treats that really help you day to day feel satisfied, avoid temptation. I want to hear about it. Please do comment. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.